Do I look like I'm just coming from outside or what?
Yeah, doesn't matter, man.
Yo. Yeah. You ready? Mysdiggi reporting live from BAMMA, London, Woe TV, and we're with none other than the king of Wakanda.
Come on, the real Black Panther, the real flipping Black Panther. Listen, respect to the movie, but they're not fighting real men. That's all choreographed. That's fake. I fight real men.
I ain't gonna lie. I went and saw the movie. I felt what the story was about, but the CGI, man, they fucked up, right?
To be honest, I still haven't seen it. I'm gonna go see it after.
Well, anyway, if you saw the fight, this was not CGI. This was for real. Second round, flying knee KO.
Hey, that's a real Wakanda flying knee. You see that? That's what we do, bro.
What's going on with this Baradian movement, man? Where'd you get this movement from?
Which one?
It felt like we was watching The Matrix for real. Like you were ducking and diving, like all kind of movements coming at you, but nothing was really hitting you, man. How did you feel out there?
I knew I was going to be too quick for him, too agile, too elusive for him. Dominique's a high-level grappler. Respect him, and respect him for taking the fight on short notice, because my guy pulled out on Saturday. And my teammate Chris Meyer pulled out the day before, 2 days before the weigh-in. So then secretly I was like the alternative if Chris Meyer pulled out. So a shout out to Chris Meyer, and that win was for him.
So when did you find out that you had this guy?
Literally Wednesday morning. So basically, I'm waiting for my manager, Chris Fig, to call me up Tuesday night, because he told me he was going to call me in a few hours. Cause I spoke to him early on Tuesday. You know, he said to me he's going to call me in a few hours. I was waiting for the phone call even at night, because sometimes we have late night phone calls, and I heard nothing. So I was just thinking to myself, I might not fight, man. I might not fight. And after I'm hearing freaking my family from Germany are flying over, so I'm thinking, damn, how about if this fight don't happen, they fly over for no reason. So then I was just thinking, like, on Tuesday night, I was like, because I was going to go continue cutting weight, a little bit of weight on the Wednesday, go up and do my boxing with my boxing coach. So I was just thinking, I might not go, because I don't think this fight's going to happen. Then bam, 8:30 in the morning, phone call, I get a phone call, my manager, Chris Meyer, pulled out. I felt sorry I felt bad for him. I felt bad for him obviously not fighting, so I felt for him. So I was like, I just got to do what I got to do, man. Take the fight, man. Because I was originally going to do a 140 catch rate after Danny Randolph pulled out. So then the cut was just messing up because I was water loading. So then I was like, flip it, I ain't going to continue water loading because I might do a catch rate now. So I might not have to cut too much weight. And then after, we had alternative opponents, but it just weren't going through. Then after, I was just like, listen, Chris, if you're going to keep calling me and telling me about these opponents, listen, this fight's going to have to be at 145, man, because I'm mucking up my water load. So then I said 145, and then after Chris Meyer pulled out, and after I went in. But listen, respect to Dominique Dillon, man. He could have said no to that fight, because literally, I was like to my manager, listen, I'll fight anyone at 145, man. Like, I need to fight, bro. I haven't fought in London since 2016, so I was like, I need to fight, bro. I'll fight anyone. I don't care.
So what? In the end, the fight it was at 145, not 130.
Yeah. 145, yeah, 145. Yeah.
Because he looked quite a bit bigger than you in there. Did it feel that way, or? Yeah, he kind of looked. I don't know whether it's the.
I felt a lot bigger than him. He was just wider than me.
Yeah, I guess that's.
I was more leaner and taller, but I felt bigger than him in there. Respect him, man.
Yeah, and so in terms of looking forward now, like you said before, when we were on the podcast, you were talking about like it seems like no one wants to fight you, and I can't see it being any more different now after a performance like that.
Look, listen, Danny flipping Randall, how can you fracture your freaking skull 5-6 days out before a fight? I'm thinking, what the flip did you do? After I go on Facebook, I see a picture of him flipping. He was doing a PT, and the guy he was training posted up a picture on his timeline on his Facebook. So I'm thinking, I send the picture to my manager. I'm like, look, he looks very well. So, and then I was like, this guy pulled out on purpose, man. He didn't want to feel the heat, man.
How frustrating is it when you know, like you said, you had to deal with not even knowing whether you're gonna fight?
Listen, I was stressing from Saturday night to Tuesday night. I was like, flip, am I going to fight? I'm freaking walking up and down my freaking house. Freaking snapping on everyone, like, because I'm just pissed that I don't have a fight. I'm like, flip, this ain't going to happen, man. Freaking, I sold so many tickets. Freaking family flying from abroad and that. I'm thinking this fight ain't gonna happen, man. Flip.
Serious.
Yeah. So
Man.
I was ready to take another fight 2-3 weeks later, or even the next week.
Well, boy, I bet you're glad it happened now, right?
100%, man. Like homecoming, 2 years, man. I haven't fought in London since I was the WFS champ. So it's been a long time. Because you got to remember, I fought in Ireland back to back last year. So how many fighters do that?
That must have been a bit annoying for you, man. But now you're gonna get to go and see. Finally, go back to Wakanda. You might be, you know what I mean. You might be a bit disappointed with the CGI, but you know.
Yeah, I'll go and see it right after this fight. With my week off, I'll definitely go and see it. But yeah, man, the real king is here.
Signing off for World TV, Mysdiggi, the Black Panther, the real Black Panther. Yo, check out that fight, mother lovers.
Yes,